I got this. Hi, I'm Olaf. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I just find clothes restricting.
So in the part of the movie where Olaf tells Anna that turtles can breathe out of their butts is a real life phenomenon.
Turtles can breathe through their butts?
Huh?
I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it, but here's someone who does.
So, like a few other species of water-loving turtles, the Fitzroy River turtle can get oxygen using what's known as cloacal respiration, the official term for breathing out of your butt.
See? I told you it was real. What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome back to another episode of Movie Mistakes. And I'm pretty sure you've guessed it by now, we're going to show you some of the mistakes that we found in Walt Disney's Frozen 2. And just in case you're new to the channel, yes, we did do Frozen 1. Actually, we did a couple of them. You can check those out in the playlist. And as usual, we want to give out a spoiler alert. If you haven't seen the movie yet, you might want to do that first. Also, if you want to see more great videos like this one, go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell now. Trust me, there's plenty of time while we're going through this video.
Ice cream, castle, oaken, teapot, mouse. Oh, Elsa! You shall not pass!
So for mistake number 1, the girl's mother is singing them a lullaby to get them ready for bed. Anna falls asleep first. Her mother picks her up and begins to take her to her bed. Take note of this doll in the corner of the room near the window. So just after Mom puts Anna to bed, she picks up Elsa and begins to sing to her. But what is this? It's the same exact doll that was on the floor earlier, but is now in the corner of the window where it wasn't there before.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
For mistake number 2, Elsa's ready to go on an adventure and she asks to borrow the wagon and Sven. Kristoff tells her immediately that he is not comfortable with that at all, as we can see Sven in the background here. So the camera angle switches back and forth, Olaf dances in the background, and we can now see that Sven is somehow missing. Maybe, just maybe, he was dead set against Elsa borrowing him as well. Maybe he ran away. Who knows?
You complete me.
So here our favorite Frozen 2 gang finally meets the mist. So as they arrive to the giant wall of mist that won't let them in, notice that they're all lined up in a row. There's no mistaking that they are just about shoulder to shoulder. But after Olaf and Kristoff are denied access, we get a view of Elsa and Anna trying to get in. The camera then pans out and gives us the wide shot of the two, and notice that Kristoff, Sven, and Olaf are nowhere to be found.
Are you crying? There's no crying. There's no crying in baseball.
So for this mistake, Elsa's powers are on full display. Suddenly we get an immediate blast of cold, and then when all the dust settles, you'll notice that there are several things that are frozen. People, horses, deer, all the good stuff. But as the crew starts to back away in fear, Anna grabs the sword, and now we can see that everyone else has disappeared but this one person. Maybe they all melted away? Who knows?
It's simple. We kill Batman.
If it's so simple, why haven't you done it already?
If you're good at something, never do it for free.
Staying in the same scene, we found another mistake. Just as our crew is ambushed by a bunch of people who are living in the forest, take a mental note of how Anna is holding the sword. It's obvious that the icicle parts are facing her, but as the camera switches to the villagers back over to Anna, we can now see that the icicles that are hanging off of the sword point away from her. Perhaps she thought it was a little too dangerous to point at her. Who knows?
You talking to me? Well, who the hell else are you talking? Talking to me?
In this part, the guards that they find from Arendelle state that they are proud to serve Arendelle. This gesture immediately frightens the villagers, you can see here. Elsa approaches them, telling them not to worry, with Anna right by her side. I mean literally, she's on her right side. But as the fire spirit shows up, we get a view of Elsa and Anna from behind and notice that Anna is now on her left side, where she was on her right side previously.
I'm about to do to you what Limp Bizkit did to music in the late 90s. Dad?
This bonus footage is not a mistake. We just thought it would be interesting to show you based off of what Olaf says.
Every Arendelian ship has a compartment, waterproof.
That's very clever.
Although it does make me wonder why they don't just make the whole ship waterproof.
I mean, if he keeps making statements like that, we may have to hire him for movie mistakes.
Dear Lord, baby Jesus, or as our brothers to the south call you, Jesus.
In this part, we can see Elsa put an ice boat around Olaf and Anna and send her down into the river for her own safety. Although I don't know how safe that would be, considering she doesn't know where that would actually lead. But I digress. As Anna and Olaf are in the boat, notice that Anna has Olaf's hand. You can see here that his wooden fingers are now pointing toward Anna. But when the camera angle switches, his knuckles, fingers are pointing the other way. You don't have to try to shush me, Anna. We already know. I mean, I gotta tell you, I absolutely love Elsa's hair down. That is so beautiful. But there's something about this scene that always bugged me, and I'll tell you what it is. Take note that her hands are freezing, and if you saw the movie, she freezes all over. But I think what bothered me the most about this is something that she said in the first movie.
The cold never bothered me anyway.
So I know a lot of people pointed this out, and I'm doing the same. If the cold never bothered you anyway, why are you freezing? Maybe someone can answer that for me in the comment section below.
You wanna play rough? Say hello to my little friend.
In this scene in the movie, Anna is racing to wake up the rock giants to try to destroy the bridge. When she arrives at the clearing, get a good look at the trees that are behind her. I mean, yeah, nothing weird or awkward about the way they're shaped, but just as the rock giants start to wake up, we get a shot of Anna from behind and then from the front yet again. And notice that the design and pattern of the trees change dramatically.
Yeah, Zombie, here we go. Get you! Run, Forrest, run!
So for our last and final mistake, Anna gets the rock giants to throw the boulders and they damage the bridge, as you can see here. Make a mental note that there is no room to walk on this part of the bridge. She should be toast. But as they throw boulders and damage the other part of the bridge, she should be trapped, but she's not. As you can see here, she's able to run across that first damaged part where she shouldn't have been able to.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
So I'm interested to know, what did you think of Frozen 2? Did you think it was better than the other one? Let us know in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell now. We'll keep you updated of all of our up and coming videos. Thanks for hanging out with us here at Movie Mistakes. My name is Lee, and we'll see you next time.